So, the Lord is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
The Lord is good as nature. Wow.
Are you sure?
Yes.
The Lord is good.
All the time.
All the time.
The Lord is good as nature. Wow.
To live up to this time is because God loves you. You know, there are some people, they have not made it up today. Yesterday when they slept, they did not see today. One person one day was telling me, I said, Brother Larry, I don't want to sleep and then tomorrow I don't see tomorrow. I really saw like there was a fear. I mean, don't want to thank God. The woman we are dealing with is a woman of power. Tell your neighbor, we are dealing with a woman of power.
We are dealing with a woman of power.
And if she does not know that woman, tell her we are dealing with the Mother Mary, the Mother of God.
We are dealing with Mother Mary, Mother of God.
Whenever we come here to pray the 7 sorrow rosary, Mother Mary takes our presence.
Whenever we come here to pray the rosary, Mother Mary is our presence.
Amen.
Amen.
Mama Mary has already told her neighbor that whenever we come here, the register is already ticked. Mas, simple, roll call. Amen. We want to thank Mother Mary for giving us opportunity to love her. We can leave that one. Saint John Mary Vianney. Saint John Mary Vianney said that to serve Mary is like being in her glory. Is already being in her kingship. To serve Mary is already being in her glory. That's what he said. And he said that to obey her commandment is more than to govern. Amen. You know what governing means? To rule. That's why people are looking for power. People are trying to be recognized. People don't want a man. Yeah? You speak and say, so and so tomorrow, I'm meeting you in such and such a place. And when they come late, you tell them, you see, tomorrow they say, sorry, sir, sorry, madam. That is what Mother Mary is talking about. That as long as you hear and obey her, it is more than being a leader. So all of you who have come today to attend the 7 sorrow rosary, and you have prayed this rosary this evening, and even others who are going to pray, you are better than the governor. You are better than the governor. Amen. Because you obeyed the command of your mother. When she appeared to St. Brigid in Sweden, she said, since the beginning, since the suffering, since the birth of my child, up to now, up to his death, I have seen a few people meditating my sorrows. That's what she said. That I'm only seeing a few people who are meditating our sorrows, and you are among them. You are among them that Mother Mary said, I am seeing a few ones. Amen. Let us assume today Mother Mary is coming to give each one of you a grace. Amen. And that grace is bringing. She will still begin with the people who are meditating her 7 sorrows. Amen. Amen. The Lord is good. All the time.
The Lord is good.
And today when I was meditating, I was at work, but my mind was with Mother Mary. I started thinking about how Mother Mary made certain things possible. And how God has been able to make certain things possible through Mother Mary. And I came across the Gospel of Luke, who was the Bible. I told you last time we need to learn to read, to carry and be with the Bible. Huh? Open. Luke chapter 2, verses 23 to 24. In your Bible, you must be knowing this is where Luke is like that. You read.
Just as it is written in the law of the Lord, every man that opens the womb shall be consecrated to the Lord, and offer the sacrifice of a pair of 2 doves or 2 young pigeons, in accordance with the dictate in law of the Lord.
The gospel of the Lord. Whenever you finish to read the gospel, whenever you finish to read the gospel, you say the gospel of the Lord. You don't say the word, that is the gospel, that is God, Jesus himself, he is speaking to us. Alright? You can imagine Mother Mary had to take Jesus to the temple for the purification ritual. It was a law that every child must be what? Purified. Jesus was purified without even any sin. And now, as Jesus was purified, Jesus was born of the same woman, and the same woman took Jesus to the temple. You see, that is the day Mother Mary herself presented Jesus as a sacred lamb. You get me? How do we understand this to come? You see, whenever a priest is celebrating Mass, he says, Lord, send your Holy Spirit upon these gifts, so that they may become what? Holy. So that they may become the body and the blood of to sanctify that. Lord, sanctify these gifts. So Jesus, that is the day when Jesus was presented as a sacrificial lamb. That is the day when the sacrament of the Eucharist began immediately. It was that day because Jesus was handed over to be now sacrificed as a food for everybody. Hello? Are we getting a science somewhere there? Yes. You know, some things of God, you cannot just go with them and then you go and become a professor and then you say no to them. No. The things of God are very unique to understand them. Hello? Hello? So Mother Mary now herself presents Jesus to the altar so that he becomes the Eucharistic food and drink for all of us. Amen. Amen. It is Mother Mary. If Mother Mary had refused to pick Jesus and take him to the altar, then he would not be having that sacrament. Let us clap for Mother Mary. Amen. Amen. It is Mother Mary, according to the ritual, she said no. She did not even say this is God. I don't want to take this God to the church because he's already holy. But he said no, I want to take this son. You know, Mother Mary is a woman who was full of the Holy Spirit. She was the first Pentecost. She was the first tabernacle ever. That is the first tabernacle of Jesus. Amen. The tabernacles that are in our church, those are the tabernacles that are representing Mary. Every church has a tabernacle. That's why the Catholic Church has never deviated away from Mary. Because they know, for you to have a sacrament, you need to have a tabernacle. And for you to have a tabernacle, you must have a blessed sacrament. And that is Jesus. Amen. So Mother Mary is present in all the tabernacles. Wherever, don't you see those tabernacles and you see they are nothing. They are just there for nothing. Those are representations of Mother Mary. They represent Mother Mary. That's why you find that every Catholic church has a statue of Mother Mary to represent the tabernacle of what? The tabernacle of God. The living tabernacle. So Mother Mary was a tabernacle. She was the first person to receive the Holy Spirit. Huh? The tabernacles that we now make, we make them because now Mother Mary has gone. She's now at a different level. But she still remains a tabernacle. That's why Jesus present, when Jesus comes back to us, still Jesus goes back to that very tabernacle. When Jesus wants to get something, he still comes us, but he still goes back and consults his mother. He said, my mother, how are you living with those people? What are they saying? That's when Mother Mary comes and says, they were today praying the 7 sorrow rosary. This is what they are asking. And then Jesus comes out and pours his graces upon us. And then he goes back to get the Hello?
Hello.
So that is something unique about Mother Mary. She's a woman who presented her son. You can imagine a tabernacle presenting the son. That's why you find that all the tabernacles, they have locks. They open. When they open, they pick Jesus from there. And they bring to people.